it's Lisa here. Busy bank holiday weekend all finished, kids are back to school, and now I kind of start to think about what's going on for the rest of the week. I was sitting there last night thinking I'd love to do another vlog, but I really wanted to be able to bring you something that you can take away and you can find useful. So I thought it'd be really nice to be able to start to talk to you a little bit about star personalities. And for anyone that knows me, I do kind of bang on about star personalities a lot, because I really want you to open up that wardrobe in the morning and have a wardrobe that works for you. So it has to kind of be who you are as a person, as well as working for obviously what you do throughout the day and whether you go to work or not. And then it kind of comes into that whole body shape element. So did you know there are 5 style personalities, and these personalities are the reason why we go out and buy the things we do, why we like the styles we do, why we like the prints we do. And that's really interesting sometimes for me to kind of talk to people and say to them, do you know what style personalities are, and do you know which one you actually are? So the question again I ask you is, do you know what your style personality is? Do you know why you always pick up the same things in the shops? Do you always know why you go for the same styles, the same fabrics? So what I wanted to quickly give you today is a real overview of the 5 style personalities. I then want you to be able to see how it then fits into your life and how you can kind of really start to build that wardrobe that actually works for you. So we have what's called a style personality. All of us have one. There is no right or wrong answer. I'm not looking for you to say, gosh, I'm definitely that one, or I think I'm this one. They're guides. So you can be a little bit of a mixture of some of them. You might be one day and one the next. So there's no right or wrong answer. So please don't think that there is. But if I tell you them, see if you can see yourself in them, and see maybe if you see what you see in the wardrobe actually reflects who you are. So let me start. Right. We have what's called a natural personality. So naturals tend to shop what I would call with their hands. So by that what I mean is they shop very much to do with the fabrics. The natural has slightly more of an informal look, a little bit more sporty, but one thing they hate doing is looking untidy. So you'll tend to find that a natural will shop for general fabrics such as denim, cotton, linen, wool, cashmere, silk, velvet, leather, all that type of thing. It's a very tactile fabric person. They like to feel comfortable. So your natural will always be that person that, you know, buys the shoes that are comfortable rather than buy the shoes that are absolutely stunning but they cripple you at the end of an evening. So natural's far more informal, a little bit more of a sporty look, but definitely hate looking untidy. We then have the classic personality. Now the classic personality will always be very structured in their look. So if you think of kind of Audrey Hepburn and those beautiful kind of shift dresses, lovely cigarette trousers, it's much more of a formal look. So you'll tend to find classics will be slightly more traditional, much more conservative. They love the whole heritage kind of side of their personality. They'll pull in patterns such as tweed and polka dots, etc. Now the difference between a natural and a classic is a classic will never ever look untidy because they use structure in their clothes. They like the formality of the whole structure side. So you'll find that a classic will never look as informal as a natural. You then have the feminines. Now feminines are what I would call quite girly. So although as women, lots of us want to look like women, some of us, especially me, don't like to look girly. But feminines will be much more of, they love the dresses, the skirts, a little bit more floaty, more dreamy kind of look. They tend this season to have little shirts with pitched sleeves, little rounded collars rather than peaked lapels. So a much more softer look. They love the whole prints that are out this season, which are florals, but they will tend to go with far more ditzy, pretty florals than kind of a dramatic person who likes those strong sense of florals. So feminines are just definitely more girly in their whole look. You then have dramatics. Now, dramatics are kind of just quirky. They are people that like something a little bit different. So you'll tend to find a dramatic will wear the big, stronger prints. You'll also tend to find that dramatics will have, for example, jeans and a white t-shirt, but they'll have leopard print shoes, or they'll have metallic trainers, or in the winter they might have a bright pink coat. So dramatics just want to stand out a little bit, but not a lot. They're not, way out. They just like to look a little bit different from everybody else. So they'll play with those strong colours. They'll like to stand out in a crowd. You've then lastly got the artistics. Now the artistics are definitely far, far more experimental, much more creative, much more flamboyant in their whole look. They're probably about 10 to 15% of our population. They will tend to put all the trends together, come out looking amazing, but they definitely look a little bit different to everybody else. So, talking about the style personalities, can you kind of see who you are? Can you see who maybe you once were? Or maybe an area that you'd like to grow into? So what I want you to do today is just sit down and kind of think about what I've spoken about, have a little think about who you are, and does your wardrobe actually reflect who you are from a personality point of view? Then taking it forward, what you can really use these for is when you actually go shopping, or even if you're doing your food shopping and you see clothes or items of clothing, have a look, see, kind of work out, is it a good personality? Do you like it? Don't you like it? And then what you can start to do is build a wardrobe that really works for you and your personality. So, which personality are you? Send me a message, put a comment down below, just let me know what you think you are. And of course, we do lots more work on things such as mood boards, again, which bring in the whole style personality. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Bye!